Alright, quick to begin. Alright, audio's good. Alright. And we are here.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Alright.
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Alright, we are here. Wow, that's far.
So this is a day in the life of the traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Alright. Let's do... Whoa, this sucks. I can't even buy the battle pass on this freaking... Oh. Let's teleport. Well, how is this gonna work? How long? How long?
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Alright. Lamio. Alright. Before I start this, let's do a little bit of gardening. I'm a traveler. Alright, we got it. Let's do this a little bit. Man, you got... Animals are so much cute. Alright. Hey, what's up, Coy? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing, man? I just started the stream. I haven't started the main quest yet, but you just in time. Alright. Now let's check this item, my guy. Let's switch. Equip this. Alright. Oh, I'm good, man. I'm straight. Ooh, what am I doing? Alright. Well, yeah, I'm straight, though. I'm just being chilling and stuff. I've just been busy these past couple of days, though. Trying to handle some stuff. But other than that, I'm fine. I'm just finally glad. I just finally got that I got, you know, time. Alright, let's grab these animals. Alright, now let's see. This is small animals POV. Let's readjust. So how do I do this? Let's escape. Hold on, I think I gotta get somewhere closer. Alright. Now let's see how is this supposed to work. This is small animals. Oh, that's his POV. So he's looking at the waterfall. What am I doing? Oh, wait a minute. I'll see it now. So I gotta find where he's at. Okay. Ah, bingo. Retrieve. There we go. One down. Alright. I'm just looking for the guy's POV. Okay. Gandorville. Alright. Where are you at, piggy? Bingo. That's another animal. Okay, this is an easy event. I can blaze through this. What was I about to say? Oh yeah. The Fontaine is so slowly getting close, y'all. It's gonna be... I can't wait. Now, where is that animal? The animal was looking at... Condor. There you are. This you? Yes, it is. Gotcha. Excellent. Ooh. Alright, event details. Let me claim that. Oh yeah, I got a lot of these to get. I'm tripping. I missed a few days and this is what I see? Alright, let's get the I gotta get these Primo gems. So I found out that I can't even buy the battle pass on PC. I had no problem getting it on the PS4, but That's just wild to me. I was like searching up top to bottom for it. Alright. Alright, now let's start this challenge. Alright. Now where are you looking at? Oh, you got the high ground. You're looking at the hill Charles, see? Hideout. So you over here. Yup. Going up. Now you somewhere over here. You got a good view. Oh, one more. Let's look again. Oh, you by a tree. Ah. Aha. Down here. Found you. Oh, you chilling by the pool. Let's keep it going. You chilling by the pool. So you somewhere over here. Hold on. Wait a second. Let me check again. Well, what else been going on with your Koi? How's life been? There. You straight ahead. Bingo. Hiding behind the trees. Next. You inside the hilly chongs. There you are. Done. Exit. This is a slow event. Alright, claim. Arigato. Flying. You know what? I'm gonna change my team. And I forgot to pick up my mail. You top 100? Oh my god. Good stuff, Koi. I just... Where is she? Koi.
All expenses paid travel? Count me in.
Alright. Now, I can't believe you hit a level 100? Wait, no, you the top 100. So you hard grinding with yours. Matter of fact, Corey, did you used to play Call of Duty? Oh, you okay. I know where you at. You right by that Indian tree with the statues. Yep, you over here. Alright, next one. Oh, you got a good view. Okay, I see you.
Body and mind.
Alright, going up. Bingo.
Time to act.
Found you. Alright, one more. This is my first play. Oh, that your first FPS game? Okay. Why by the statue? Yeah, found you. Easy. Let's exit. Claim another 70. Yeah, we gotta go here. Okay, the overflow. Oh yeah, I did all that. Alright.
Time to act.
Let's just keep doing these. So what other games do you play, Koi, besides a Combat Mastery? Because you gotta have some good... Hello.
I'll settle this.
Okay. Done. Yeah, those wackos. Alright. Alright, stay by the heat. Now let's find these animals. I play a bit of every game? Okay. So, you like to keep your options open. Alright. Aha, boy. There you are. Alright, search for the next one. You by that tree. There you are. Alright. Alright. Boom, and one more. Let's keep it looking. The frost tree. The red tree. Ooh, get out of that water. Okay, you somewhere at the beginning. Okay. Go, 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 go. Hold on. Let me see that again. He by the red tree, so that's what the... I gotta go up. Alright, there we go. Alright. Oh, she makes climbing so much easier. Alright. How many minutes I'm in? I'm only 20 minutes in. I'm in no rush. Alright. Number 5. Alright. The chasm. Excuse me.
The sunlight feels really cozy. Napping in a tree would be nice.
Alright. Find out for his pet. You thinking about a crane? Alright. Now let's find the next one. These animal... This is just an easy one. Okay, you right up. Okay, I see where you weigh. You way up there with yours. Ooh. There you are. Alright, next place. Oh, you hanging right on the mine. Alright, this is too easy. Gotcha. Done. Claim. One more. On to the statue. Zippity doo dah. Alright, monster. Alright, where are you hiding? Oh, you right by the statue. Boom. Ah, there you are, ducky. I mean, that's a goose. What? Alright. Oh, you hanging at the tree. As soon as I hit this left. There you are. Alright, next one. Oh yeah, this one got the high ground. You right above, you right next over there. Aha! And we are done. Well, done with the battle pass. Oh, never mind. Maybe that. Alright. Let me check the wish. How many? Okay, I got 10k. Primo saved up. Alright. Alright, let's go. There was one thing I gotta get. I gotta farm that domain, and then we can get straight to it. Nah, let me get my items. Obtain. Appreciate it. And that is it for the battle pass. But too bad I can't buy it. Which sucks. Alright. Character. Go to Kokomi. Enhance. Alright. Now what they... Do I need these? I may need the resident. Wait, let me check. Let's check the Leeway one. Okay, I do not need this. Okay, I'm straight on that. Let's go to Sumeru. Inequity. Teleport. I need that. Alright. Now let's farm this domain. Alright, let's get the... Let's farm. Go to Yai.
Emerge.
Scatter!
Hold the line.
Can't see?
Hit it.
I'll uproot you!
Right now. Emerge. Right here. Nothing lasts forever.
Goodbye.
That's quite enough.
Alright. Done. Let me hit this one time. Keep it going. Alright. Hit this a few more times.
Right now. Right here.
Propagate! Germinate!
Rust and rebuild.
Alright.
Bring refuge.
Alright.
Emerge. Right here. Come on out.
Done. Alright. Keep going with the bonus. Done.
Right now. Right here.
Scatter! And shroud! I
Alright.
hear everything.
There we go. Hit him with it. Hit him with it. Hit him with it. And there we go.
I'm always watching. Right now. Emerge.
Hmm.
Propagate!
Come on, Tagnori. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Keep up.
Easy work. Easy. Farmed. What's about to do? Yes. This was what I'm about to do.
It's so hot. Even a mist flower would melt in this heat. Now that I think about it, it wouldn't. But you get what I mean.
Alright. It's okay, Tagnori. I'm tagging you out. Where is Nahida? There you are.
There are still so many places for us to explore.
Let's go. Alright. You gotta go? Alright, peace out, Koi. Make sure you leave a like for your brother. Alright.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Our bond is strong. The Temple of Wisdom. Yes.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your
Alright. That's how we do it. Let's do this. Nah. Let's keep going. More grinding. Going to heater.
Stand with me. Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
Hey! Sharing my knowledge.
Alright.
Dissipate. Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword. Rain outline.
Alright. Whew. Alright. Are you kidding me? Ooh. Yeah, unlock that. I might keep that one.
Time to act. Know my sword. Witness the power. Stand with me.
Come on.
Process of elimination.
The Temple of Wisdom.
I'll settle this. Our bond is strong. Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a
Let's go. Too easy. Hi. Alright, exit. Let's teleport.
This weather is perfect for doing nothing at all.
I see everything.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Witness the power.
Flicker.
Grow, grow, grow. Make yourselves at home.
Alright. Alright. Yeah. I need all of these. Do. Let's do these.
Time to act.
Characters. I'll hit them. Switch characters. Where is... There you are. Lila. I got over 300. No, today's Friday. Nope. Alright. She is done. Yeah, 35k HP. Alright. Wait, no. Matter of fact, go back. Go back. I'm with my boy Sing Show. Well, what? Comparing. No. Let's switch that with Diona. I mean, Dory. Where was that piece? Alright. Okay, that helped. Alright, that'll do. 36k. Nice. Scoring. For the ground. 38k. Alright.
Time to act.
Now, how much do I have left? Alright. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Since I got time, I got plenty of time, so let's do some bounties in the Zuma. Bounties. Alright. Switch up my teams. I'm gonna go Causeway. I'm gonna go Lila, and I'm gonna go. I need some Hydro. There we go.
I applied for vacation. You remember too, right?
Alright, let's do it. Let's take out the bounty first.
Cole, learn to command.
The wind knows me.
Allow me.
Whirling snow! Kami-sato out! Surrender!
Alright. Let's go here. Oh, okay. Hold on. No. No.
Higher, hands on fire.
Gotcha!
Stars, shine for me.
Alright. That one's done. Teleport. In fact, hold on. Why is Shinobu in this team? I just realized.
A walk would be nice.
Solidify!
Not now. Cole, learn to command.
Cross over!
quietly now.
Alright, now, what's the next objective? I gotta give electric crystals to somebody. Alright.
Lucky down. Order guide you.
Touchy.
Alright. Go get this man his crystals. Submit and give it to him. Done. Head back. The Kamisato Estates. Pyro as weakness. There we go. There we go, healing. Get the melons. Who's the bounty? There is the bounty.
The night is cold. Don't be scared.
Into the wind.
As one with wind and cloud.
Billowing surge. Hold the line. Take flight.
Alright, grab that. Get my bounty. Get my money. Ball wielding kill this. We need a hydro.
Time to begin work?
Oh, but we gotta go to this area.
We're way behind schedule. For Rex Lapis! Fire hazard! Offensive replace!
You know what? Alright. Now that that's done, let's go to the teapots. Let's go in. Hit it. Got that mom wrong, gotta go to a whole nother
This realm
city.
is
Boom. Nice. Go to the deep pots.
If you ever had...
I'll get my million back. Well, let's go inside real quick. Let's go in my mansion. Yao Yao. Hello.
Oh, goody, you're here! Do you need help with anything? Have you been doing well lately? Oh, come on, tell me all about it.
Is there anything you like to do?
Are you interested in finches? I think they sing very beautifully. And I can sing too, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the past, while my parents busied themselves planting herbs, I would often run off into the hills and forests to play. And there was one time I encountered a large finch teaching a smaller finch how to sing. The big finch would sing a line, the small finch would follow along, and so would I. Sure.
Hey, what's up,
Let's go to that.
Quanticator? Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thank you for taking me under your wing. Allow me to teach you the song of the finches.
Well,
Don't worry,
hold on.
it's way easier than learning to use a spear.
I should use a sword.
Oh, don't worry.
Wait, how you doing though, bro? How you doing, man?
Understanding by analogy. I want you to see this as just us having some fun, not studying a difficult class or anything.
I'm good,
So,
man.
Let's do it like this. I'll sing a line, and you'll follow after me. Don't sweat the other stuff. I'll make the arrangements.
Okay, cool, cool. Well, yeah, man, this is my teapot. It looks nice, don't it? I got the whole pad set up and everything. I got the bar right here for guests coming in up with drinks and stuff. Got my library right here. Got some guest rooms too for those who want to sleep. Yeah, man, I love the teapot. I love being creative. Which is why I cannot wait for the Fontaine one to drop soon. Yeah, this is my main room right here, and everything. Alright, let's get up out of here. But I'm about to start Kaveh's Hangout quest in a minute. Yeah. Let me show you how this baby look at night. Well, yeah, you should decorate a little bit. You can get primos by having characters based on what you build. Yeah, it's my nice little thing right here. Ooh, wait a minute. Let's grab these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plant these in. Yeah. Make me want to go right now and start depoys to that. Hey, it's never too late. It took a lot of grinding to get these materials. Especially for Sumeru. Like, I wish that there wasn't, like, a limit. Like, it was, like, wish that there was an unlimited thing. I can build a whole city if I wanted to. If I really put my mind into it more. Yeah, this is my small little town. Oh, because it looks beautiful? Okay, yeah. You should. Let me do this. Now let's go over here. Yeah, this is my 4th area. Come on, hit the lights. Okay, no, the lights ain't even turning on. It's cool though. 1, 2, 3, 4. I haven't started the other one, the cool aisle one yet. Alright. Now, wait, what am I doing? Map. Now let's get up out of here. Alright. The Great Stone Path? Yeah. I feel that. Alright. Enough talking. Let's start the quest. Let's do the story quest. The unmoved lawn gets annoying, yeah. Alright. Let's start with Kaveh. Begin. Pension little wheel and roll. Walk around Sumeru. I still haven't coined my other ones. Alright. Yeah, it is. Let's go in and tag me in.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Alright. Now let's go to Sumeru. Talk to the boy Kaveh. Alright. Showtime. But yeah, thank you for coming to the stream, ball. I appreciate you. Like, you can call me Terry. Oh, wait a minute. But yeah, you can just call me Terry if you want to. I'm just been doing a lot of Genshin stuff. Want to get more into it since Fontaine dropping soon. Plus, I moved over to PC a long time ago. I mean, not too long ago.
I've taken a look at your proposal. It's much better than the ones you showed me before, but I'd still like to make some changes.
Hmm.
Oh, come on, not again. Isn't this the 6th proposal I've shown you? What's your issue this time?
BC Canada? Nah, I'm American. Borderland, you just in time, bro. I just sorted the quest.
It's a bit hard to put into words, but the design still doesn't look quite right to me.
Okay.
I have to say, that's a terribly vague and unconvincing explanation. Please enlighten me. What would feel more right to you?
Yep, you right on time, bro.
For starters, don't you think this roof is jutting out a bit too far from the top? It looks almost like the head of a fungus. This door, too. I don't think it needs to be nearly this large. If you could reduce it to around my height, you could use the leftover materials to construct a few more rooms.
The roof and the door are the most fundamental parts of a building. If we were to change them, then what would be left of the design?
Oh. But yeah, welcome back, Borderland.
Even if the soul of the building won't be lost, all traces of architectural style would be gone. Anyone with the slightest inkling of architectural knowledge would know to leave them alone.
Oh, I understand the principles of what you are saying, of course, but the truth remains that I'm still a bit unhappy with the design as is. Is there anything else that you can do?
Well, Kaveh does not sound happy.
Oh, actually, I just got an idea. Can we get rid of all the extraneous sections on the roof so the whole design will just be one vertical structure, similar to that of a tree trunk?
Hmm.
What?
Yeah, now he's just completely wasting his idea.
Don't architects often say that symmetry makes everything more balanced and pleasing to the eye? This way, the proportions will be completely balanced.
I really don't know how you managed to come up with such a ridiculous idea. Wait, don't tell me. Someone hired you specifically to commission me and put me through the ringer? Come to think of it, though, I really don't think I've gotten on anyone's bad side recently. Anyway, that's it. I will not be working on this commission anymore. Goodbye. Maybe you can find yourself some other genius who'll be able to satisfy your demands.
Woo!
Hey, young man, please wait. Oh.
That's what you get. And now he's going. Oh, you finna go get his drink on. Looks like he's. I should go check up on him. Yeah, and Kaveh's an architect. Like he's the guy that builds houses. Like and plus he's our Hatham's roommate. He's trying to get himself out of the budget. It looked like he couldn't strike. Clearly, yeah, the customer was. Yep. Oh yeah, he looks really in a bad mood. Look at him.
Taking this commission was truly the worst decision ever.
Hey, you alright, man?
Hmm? Oh, hey. I wasn't expecting to run into you here. Actually, while we're on that, what are you doing here at the tavern? Don't listen to anyone who says that drinking is an elegant pastime. It's no good for your health.
I saw you arguing with someone just now.
So you saw all that, did you? Ugh, I thought I was in the clear. I made sure to double check that nobody I knew was around.
I'm good at watching.
Anyway, thanks for looking out for me. Honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal. I'm used to it by now. Stress is just an inescapable part of being a working adult. Boss, I'll have a glass of wine, same as last time. Do you want something too? I'll put it on my tab.
I'll have a glass of juice.
Wine and a glass of juice coming right up.
Thank you. He chugs down the entire glass of wine.
I know you're already keeping a secret from me, but if you could add this one to the list as well, I'd really appreciate it. Arguing with a client is not a good look for me. If word gets out, other potential clients might be afraid to work with me.
Yeah.
That guy, though. What was he even going on about? All those ridiculous demands of his? He's just a blabbering fool trying to act like a know-it-all.
Yo, chill out. Seems a lot more honest after he had some wine.
Another glass, please, boss. I'm not leaving today till someone has to carry me out.
Hey, no.
You've got it, sir. I gotta say, though, it almost feels like you're saying that every other day now.
It really is every other day that you'd run into a client who knows nothing about construction requirements or architectural style. If this was in the past, I'd never have gone through 6 whole drafts trying to accommodate the client's preferences.
6 months? Wait, no, 6 whole drafts. Jesus.
Perhaps getting used to this.
Why
just
did I
means
say
that
months?
I've grown numb to it. I've worked on so many projects since graduation, and none of them have been approved at the first pass. I would spend a lot of time altering my designs, and by the time the clients were finally satisfied, all my passion and enthusiasm would be gone. It feels like I'm straying further and further from my artistic vision with every change I have to make.
I feel that.
I suppose, though, that just sticking to your guns and completely disregarding other people's feedback would also not be a good thing.
Right.
All of this makes for a real paradox, one that particularly crops up in my work, too. In the end, what is the true meaning of art? Should I see it as a divine gift of inspiration from the gods? Or an expression of the light of my own wisdom?
Here's your drink. How are you already spouting nonsense after just 1 glass? Your tolerance is usually much better than that.
Oh.
Boss, what do you think? is the meaning of art?
Oh no, he sound drunk.
The meaning of art? Really, my friend, who in Sumeru understands art better than you? Anyway, I don't know about art, but I do know that I'm interested in business, and some patrons are waiting to be served. So, you'll have to excuse me for now. Just holler if you need anything.
What do you think, traveler?
Yeah, this man.
Exactly.
There you go.
So our thoughts on the meaning of art are rather similar. In Sumeru, and especially Sumeru of the past, the arts are not a popular discussion topic. Trying to talk about the arts is basically the key to killing any conversation.
Yeesh.
It's too bad that I'm not in my best form today. Otherwise, we could have talked about this for a little longer.
Kaveh still looks dejected, and even the wand didn't help his mood. How can I help cheer him up? Well, being an architect sounds like a stressful job. Trying to, like, construct houses to satisfy their needs and yours. Jesus. It's like doing graphic designing. But designing in general. Maybe I should play it safe and just make a simple suggestion. Let's do something else and clear your mind. I'll have convinced the client to come to your side. Let's do something else. He's not in the... Yeah, let's clear his
Sounds
mind.
great to me. I don't even want to think about this project anymore. But what should we do? It's probably not a good idea to just drink until I pass out here.
Right. Let's... Why did you decide to become an architect?
Huh? Where did that come from? I mean, it's not like it's some kind of secret. You probably already know some bits and pieces of my past. My mother is also an architect.
Oh.
I've always adored her drawings, and when I was young, I used to sit next to her and watch her bring all kinds of buildings to life on paper. You could say my interest in architecture just naturally grew with time.
Okay. Would she be able to understand how you're feeling right now?
Perhaps. In fact, I have also seen my mother argue with her clients, but she would always quickly find the motivation to return to her work. Unfortunately, I've barely had any contact with her since she remarried and moved abroad. Even if I wanted to ask her about her ability to stay positive after an argument, it would seem rude to barge into her life again over something as trivial as that. I did remember something else, though. When my mother left, she only carried some small personal luggage with her. She left most of the belongings in the house to me. At the time, she even told me that it would be great if I could learn a few lessons from her life experiences, so my life and career could go a little more smoothly. I hadn't quite come to grips with my emotions, and didn't really have it in me to go through any sentimental items. So I just packed anything with memories away in a box and haven't reopened it since.
Oh, okay.
It's been a really long time. Now that so many years have passed, maybe I have finally developed the maturity I need to face those memories without losing my mind. Yeah, I should dig it out and take a look.
You think I can come with you?
Huh? Sorry, I've had too much to drink and wasn't thinking clearly. You're right. I should do these kinds of things with the support of a friend.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I can call you a friend now, right?
Of course.
Either way, thanks for reminding me that I can invite you to come along. Had I just gone back by myself, it would have looked like I'm deliberately trying to keep things from you. Ugh, thinking too hard about the words is giving me a headache, so I'll just give it to you straight. Thanks to your advice, I have decided to put my current projects on pause for now, and spend some time trying to rekindle the passion for my craft. If you want to stick around and see how this will turn out, you'll be sure to encounter some bits and pieces of my past.
One second.
Do you think you'd find that too boring?
Alright, brother, if there's no more hearts, then the event would just end, and I'd start back over from a certain point. But his heart was already empty when I first found him. I don't think so.
Alright, then let's head back together. I mean, you already know where I live. Who knew that the day would come when I too would have some friends over? Let me see. I should have tidied up the place before I left the house this morning. Hatham shouldn't be home now either. He's usually in the records room at this time of the day. Anyway, there's no more time for drinks. I'll go take care of the bill.
Alright. So now we're helping Kaveh with his problem, man. Trying to go through his mother's memories. Alright. Let's leave this tavern. Because this job's stressing him out. So let's keep it going. Well, yeah, about Kaveh, he's an honest dude since he's been doing architect, you know, trying to appeal to building houses. But it seems like he's been having trouble with satisfying people and getting his drive back. So now we pulling up to his house.
Hatham isn't in, so feel free to sit wherever. I'll bring out the box.
Alright. Brings out the box and dusts it off. Hey, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just didn't realize how much time had passed. The box is pretty dusty, which means it's already been a while since I've moved into this place. And many years since my mother moved to Fontaine.
Oh. If she's in Fontaine. Wow, okay. We might run into her in the future.
I'm happy for her. I hope she'll be able to find happiness there. She raised me all by herself after my father passed away. It definitely wasn't easy for her. Anyway, enough about that. Let's see what I packed into this box. What are all these things?
Is that a drawing?
Oh, I remember now. This is a drawing I made in Port Ormos.
Hey, what's up, Jacob? What's happening, bro? Wait, hold on. Let me. No, not yet.
Obviously, I wouldn't call it anything special now, but I was less than 5 years old when I made this drawing. That's more than 20 years ago. You could say it's pretty good for a child of that age.
Yeah.
Now that I've said that out loud, I suppose I do have some level of artistic talent, right?
Why do you say that?
Criticism and self-doubt have always been a part of the artistic process. Without criticism, there can be no improvement. It's normal for me to question my abilities from time to time.
Right.
I admit that I may have spent a little too long questioning myself this time around, but as you know, the heart tends to dwell on whatever it pleases. Anyway, never mind. The more I talk about it, the less confident I feel. Let's see what else we have in the box.
Don't lose confidence, bro.
My building blocks! It's been years since I've last seen these. When I was a kid, I used to stack them super high, and could even stabilize the tower to keep it from tumbling over.
Okay.
Oh,
But how you doing though, Jacob?
Blueprint.
What's happening?
I made it by copying my mother's sketch, and the aspect ratio was horrendous. It's still technically the first blueprint I made myself, though.
All this as a kid? That is a talent.
I was super proud of myself when I finished it, and put it in the same pile as my mother's sketches, hoping she'd notice and compliment me for my good work. Unfortunately, my mother didn't realize that I had put it there. When she had a meeting with a client the next day, she handed my blueprint to him by mistake. The client was completely confused by this new blueprint, but apparently he felt too tongue-tied to question such a famous architect.
Okay.
It was only a few days later that he finally gathered up the courage to pay my mother a visit. He asked, "The door in this blueprint is even taller than the roof. Is this supposed to be part of the design?"
Man, my family cool, man. We good.
My mother
After
took
what
me with her
happened?
to personally apologize to the client several times.
Oh.
She didn't scold me about it in private, though. Instead, she went over all the steps required to draw a good blueprint, and was very patient throughout the whole process. I still remember it like it was yesterday. Let's see, is there anything else left in this box? Huh. What was this again?
A notebook with a lock.
Ah, this is my mother's notebook. She used to write and sketch in it all the time. When I was a child, I used to be super fascinated by this notebook, and always pestered my mother to let me read it. After asking her a few times, she told me that I could read it as long as I could guess the password. Huh. Wonder why she didn't take this notebook with her. Did she leave it to me on purpose?
You could open it and take a look.
If only I could. I never managed to guess the password.
Even after all those years?
Hey, it's not a matter of time, it's a matter of inspiration. That's what we need to guess the password. Who knows? Maybe this time something will click in my head, and the answer will just present itself. Let me think. What could it be?
Your birthday?
I could tell what you were thinking. Don't worry, I tried all the easy guesses a long time ago.
Password is 1, 2, 3, 4. Really? That's so simple. But nah, I'm not gonna lie, that used to be my first password when I first had my account. If you free to check your code with me, alright, I will, Jacob. I will.
I've tried my name, my father's name, my mother's name, my grandparents' names on both sides, and all of our birthdays. I've tried every name and number remotely related to my family. I've even tried stuff like Love You Kaveh, Take Care, and Yours Truly. I've tried every cheesy phrase and well-wish in the book, but this lock has refused to budge.
Oh, okay, Quan. You regret every time. Wait, that's good though. Alright. Alright, sorry, I'm getting off topic.
I wouldn't try that route again. I have a hunch that it won't be that simple. Also, if she really did use something like that, she'd never hear the end of it from the folks over at Haravatat if they ever found out.
Maybe we can try X some of our old acquaintances.
So we could find someone who was close to my mother and see if they might know anything? I see what you're saying, but who should we talk to for that? My mother was never really the one to be social. My father was the one with more friends, but all those connections were severed when he died. Let me think. Is there still someone at the academia who would know my mother? Ah, actually, there is someone. Professor Zaha Hadi.
Who is that?
Huh. You've never really heard of her? She's a famous Kasharwar scholar and leading expert in formal garden design. My mother studied under her as a student many years ago. Professor Zaha Hadi published many works during her career, so I was able to learn a lot by studying her essays. If there's anyone who still remembers my mom, it'd be her. She's older now and is no longer teaching at the academia. But if I remember correctly, she spends most of her time around the Bimarstan area.
Okay.
Let's go take a look. We might run into her if we're lucky.
Alright. Professor Hadi. Alright. Alright. But nah, you good, Quan. But yeah, hold on, y'all. Let me cut this light on. Good. Alright. And, alright. Now let's go meet this professor. But before that, let me get some energy. Jelly Ranchers, baby. Ooh, wait a minute. Alright, there we go. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm making news. Man, I miss eating these. Alright, what's your favorite candy? Mine's is already Wednesday, and it's privileged. Y'all probably can't hear what I'm saying.
What am I supposed to do now? Forget it. I'll just head back.
Quanticador? Nah. I'm just call you Quan.
Tainari, What are you doing here?
Oh, it's you. Good to finally see you again. I came into the city to buy some experiment reagents, hoping to bring them back with me to Gandharvaville.
Coffee quest? Okay. I never had those.
But as soon as I got here, I noticed someone banging on Cyrus's door. You've all heard of Cyrus, right? He's an ex-sage and Cyno's adoptive father. I was thinking about going over to ask what's happening. That granny over there may appear old and frail, but her vocal cords certainly sound loud and healthy as ever.
Granny?
Yeah, she's just over there. You can go check out the situation yourselves in a moment. Kaveh, were you at the tavern?
He can smell the alcohol.
I had a quick drink or two. Can you still smell the alcohol?
Drinking in broad daylight. Really? You want to pass out by the road and get run over by a sumpter beast like some mindless fungus, huh?
That would be terrible.
And you, traveler? You didn't try to stop him? You look like a wreck, Kaveh. What happened? Are you feeling down again? You know what? I'm hosting a meal at Pardistii tomorrow evening. Do you want to come?
Huh? Oh, I had no idea. Let me think for a moment. I'll come if I can find some time.
All right. Then I'll plan on reserving 2 seats for you.
Okay.
I'll be heading back to Gandharvaville for now. I have a feeling that argument over there is going to continue for quite some time. It might be best if we don't get involved.
Well,
Granny who lives nearby. Let's go take a look.
it's probably the professor. My boy Technoid. And I bet, yep, that's her.
Ha! So, plan on keeping yourself locked in there, huh? Fine by me. If you're not going to come out, then I'm not going to leave.
Oh, nah.
My tomato was growing so well, it had all the potential to become the best tomato this year, and you cut it straight from the vine.
Uh-oh, yeah, that's a fight.
I already told you I had nothing to do with it. Why would I take a tomato that's still weeks from ripening? You'd have to be awfully green as an investigator to think it was me. You see, the word green here could refer to both the color of the tomato and the fact that your skills could use some.
Enough nonsense. Just come out and face me, you coward.
You're out of your mind. If I've actually done something wrong, then get a mantra and pull me out by force, why don't ya?
Okay, we'll sign away.
Oh, why you?
Don't tell me this is.
Professor Zahahadi?
And who are you? Oh, Kaveh. Fancy seeing you here. How long has it been? Come on, get over here and let the professor take a good look at you. Not bad, not bad. You've grown taller again.
Professor, what's going on here?
It's no big deal, really. A few of us old scholars got bored in our retirement and decided to put together a vegetable growing competition. At the end, whoever loses will have to go up on stage and do a performance for the winners.
Okay.
Which brings us to our current predicament. My tomato was sure to win until a certain someone decided they couldn't bear to lose.
Hey, don't try to defame me in front of the kids. If we're airing out each other's dirty laundry now, then why don't we talk about you sneaking into Janat's garden the other night?
Uh-oh.
Lucky for you, seeing these youngsters come to pay their respects today has put me in a better mood. I'll let you off the hook, for now. Come on, let's go. We'll take our conversation elsewhere. He doesn't need to be a part of it.
Yes, of course.
Oh. Sabotaging each other during a competition. Oh. So you're the dog. Matter of fact, come on, can I capture you? Do I have any net? Crap, I forgot to get some nets. I'm gonna buy some as soon as I Fontaine as well.
Is Faranak still doing well?
Yes, as far as I know. She left for Fontaine some time ago and started a new life for herself. She's still doing work related to architecture, though.
Ah, yes. I did hear about that. Did that upset you at all?
No, not at all. She's already sacrificed a lot raising me as a single mother.
That's good to hear. Your mother did struggle quite a bit those few years. It's probably a good thing that she found a new place to call home. Sometimes I wonder if things were harder for her because she was so beautiful. People were always drawn to her beauty first, only to realize she had a sensitive and vulnerable heart underneath.
Ooh.
She was still quite young when she first joined my class as a student. Beautiful and radiant with her golden hair, yet quiet and single-minded. She seemed like a lass from some aristocratic house who was seeing the outside world for the first time.
A Lynette main? Yeah, I'm going.
She had to make a lot of drastic changes in her life to raise you on her own.
Yeah, I'm going to try and at least go for him. I mean, go for both of them. Both the twins.
Even during her time in the academia, she was a thorough perfectionist. If she was unsatisfied with something she had made, she'd insist on redoing it, even if I was perfectly happy with it. She had many admirers, and they'd always fill up the first few rows of seats, hoping they could get closer to her sitting in the first row. If it were any of my other classes, you'd have found nobody sitting in the front.
Oh. Yeah, Yelan's a good main. She is.
But every time I saw her, she was always in that same rigid pose. She'd have one hand on her forehead with the other clutching her pencil. Her eyebrows would be knitted in a frown as she concentrated on the blueprint in front of her.
I'm sure she had many difficult moments in her life. How did she cope with the stress?
I'm not too sure. She never talked about such things with me. She rarely opened up to other people, you know. I do remember one time, though, when she got into a heated argument with a friend. She said something I found very memorable.
I hope so too, because he did name drop the nation.
She said, "True art cannot be understood, but as an artist, I wish some people could understand its meaning and value."
Oh, yeah, Jacob, you in a tough spot, bro. You're not guaranteed? My good. Yeah, you in a tough spot, Brody.
If you ask me, that's probably the greatest source of pain for geniuses of their craft. It's extremely hard for them to find someone who can truly understand their ideas.
So that's how it is. I wonder if the password could be...
Acknowledgement?
I tried both just now. Seems those aren't it either.
What are you trying to do?
My mother left her notebook to me, but it has a password and I haven't figured out what it is yet. I'm trying to learn more about her so I'd have a better chance at cracking the code. Thank you for all that you told us.
It's the least I can do. Talking to youngsters like yourself makes me feel younger too. Honestly, looking at you now, I can see how much you resemble her. It's almost as if she's standing right in front of me again. Your personalities are quite alike, too. You're both stubborn and both a little awkward. Of course, I'm sure the similarities are mostly superficial. But so long as you continue to harbor those traits, you'll find a lot of difficulties in your work. I've taught a lot of students over my career, and in my experience, very few genius architects of Ksharawar ever found happiness for themselves. They would know exactly what they want to express and fight for it tooth and nail, which inevitably led to arguments with their clients. Some clients would choose to respect the architect's vision or just let the argument go because of the architect's reputation, but those are the rare ones. When Faranak first graduated, she was getting into arguments with her clients nearly every single day. I think it only got a little better when she met your father.
I see. But could he understand the designs my mother made?
No, I think they were probably beyond him, too. But despite that, he still stayed next to her, listening to her joys and sharing in her sorrows. Faranek had many admirers, but she ended up choosing your father. His support probably played a part in that decision.
So instead of understanding, perhaps all we need is just companionship.
Maybe that's what she was trying to tell you.
Huh. It worked.
Oh, was that the right password?
Yes!
Nice.
Then you should be on your way, child. Find a quiet place and see what she wanted to say to you. Being the awkward person that she is, I suppose there were many things that Faranek could never say out loud. Instead, she probably left them in her diary, hoping that they would make their way to you one day. If you're ever in a mood to chat again, just come and find me here. You're always welcome to discuss architecture topics with me as well.
Thank you so much, Professor.
There's no need to be so formal. I'll let you kids go. It's time for me to take another stroll around the vegetable garden.
I wonder what my mother could have written about.
Alright, we about to eat. Oh, we finding out the truth right now.
All say Zaha Hadid's class is the toughest, but I think it's actually not too bad.
Ooh.
On the other hand, though, structural mechanics is definitely a pain, no matter how you try to approach it. I doubled down and managed to get through it in the end.
Oh.
I met someone special. At first, I didn't think much of him, but now, I feel very happy whenever I get to spend time with him. We decided to name our son Kaveh. I don't think a younger me would have ever imagined forming such an intimate bond with another person. Back then, I lived only in the shadow of myself, as well as that of the dream in my heart. The bad news came. And even though it's been several days now, I still can't bring myself to come to terms with what happened. My eyes are so swollen, it's hard to see. What if they're all lying to me? And this is just a long, cruel dream.
She's talking about her husband, Kaveh's dad.
But I have to face reality. I still have someone to take care of. No matter what happens, I'll do my best to raise my son on my own.
Wow.
Is this a drawing? Seems like it was done by my mother.
Oh, look at this.
This blonde man was probably my father. But who are the other people in the picture? Huh? Why do a few of them look somewhat familiar?
Yeah, they do seem familiar.
From the dates in the notebook, she probably drew this more than 30 years ago. I hadn't even been born yet. Maybe we were thinking too
I
much.
think that was.
Oh, there are a few lines written in the diary about this as well.
The one who invited us to the gathering is a talkative woman. Including us, 3 couples showed up. There was also a person who came alone. The talkative woman introduced everyone to each other. She spoke really quickly, so I couldn't quite catch everything she said. But I also didn't feel like asking her to repeat herself. My husband seems to be friends with the man with long ears. I couldn't really join their conversation, so I've resigned myself to sitting in a corner and drawing in my notebook. I don't think I'd be able to become friends with any of these people, especially that stiff-looking couple. That man is certainly very handsome, but he would constantly alternate between disjointed and serious ways of talking. His wife is a bit more bearable. We were not acquainted with each other to begin with, and I doubt we'll see each other again after this gathering. The ambiance of this gathering is surprisingly pleasant, however. Talking to people can allow us to find some peace after a long day. Maybe my son will also partake in these gatherings in the future. I hope he'll be able to make many friends.
Who would have thought my mother used to attend that kind of thing? It
Hmm.
seems she was only good at talking about her own work and found it difficult to join into other conversations. As a result, she often kept to herself and would be off to the side, drawing.
She was very introverted. Okay.
There's more written on the back. Oh, it seems like it was written to me.
Kaveh, I was both overjoyed and distressed when I learned of your decision to continue your studies in Kasharawar. You are very talented, and I am confident that you will become an architect of much acclaim. However, the more talented you are as an artist, the more misery and anguish you may encounter. No one will be able to help you during your journey as an artist. But outside of your life as a creator, you can learn to form connections with other people and enjoy many other things in life. It's the only way to alleviate your suffering. Whenever you feel down, seek out a friend to sit and have a chat. You can accumulate joy and fulfillment by spending time with them. The positive feelings you gain will get you through the long and difficult years. Never forget that companionship is the most important thing of all.
So that's the answer she prepared for me. She really thought long and hard about me and my future. Well, now that I've read her words, do you think I should accept Tainari's invite and attend that dinner at Pardis-Di?
Wait, you were actually not considering not going? Well, after that, I would be hanging out. Man.
The thought definitely crossed my mind.
Go.
Although it'd be nice to get together with friends and chat the night away, I don't want to bring down other people's moods because I'm sad. Besides, don't most people hate the feeling of seeing their friends troubled and being unable to help?
That's true.
And what's worse, nearly all of my problems can't be easily resolved with some encouraging words or gesture. And don't forget, I'm also older than all of them. As their senior, I should appear to be a bit more responsible.
It's normal for friends to take care of each other.
You're not wrong, but I keep feeling like I haven't really helped them much in return.
It's always fun to have you around, Kaveh.
Wait, do you mean it? You're not making fun of me, are you?
No.
I've gotten so used to sarcasm that I can't tell what's genuinely a compliment anymore. Wait, by fun, did you mean... You know what? I'm not going to overthink it. I'll see you tomorrow at Pardis-Di.
Alright, wait until the following day. Yeah, this story's getting deep. But yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely been doing that. Wait, where am I at? In the wish. Okay, this is... Okay, whoa. Okay, the last person I pulled was Nahida, and that was months ago. So I'm still guaranteed, baby. Let's go. Alright. So that's good. Well, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I know.
We'll see how long you can stay cooped up in there.
And she's still waiting for him. Alright. Alright. Let's wait the next day. Not purpose. Well, let me show you why. Hold on. I'm gonna show you. Because I already got all... Hold on. I'm gonna show you in a second. Matter of fact, it's been like 4 months since I pulled for somebody. Now that I think about it. Hold on. Well, yeah, the reason why, because I pretty much got, my roster is almost complete. I'm just waiting. There's some people that I haven't managed to pull. Like, I still need Baju, Kaveh, Dia, Nilu, Shinha, and Albedo. Oh, wait. Matter of fact, yeah, you are right. Hold on. You right, I'm not guaranteed. Well, yeah, I pretty much got a whole lot of characters. I just don't like going for Z0s, especially if it's hard to obtain them. Wait, what did I... Whoopsie. Wait, let me check again. Let me check again. Okay. 1, 3, 6, 7. Crap, you're right. I'm not... How long I've been playing for it? Well, I've been playing this game since it dropped in December. Back in... Was it 20... Was it like 2020? Wait, when did this game drop? Because I remember my first 5-star was Zhongli. Zhongli was the very first 5-star I pulled. So yeah, I've been playing this game very early. Way before Inazuma even dropped. So yeah, I've been playing for a while. Cause
We'll see how long you can stay cooped up in there.
Well, yeah, Zhongli's banner was about to end. By the time I joined, I pulled them within the first 2 pulls. Okay, yeah, it's September 28th. So yeah, I played this game around December. And I think that was around when Zhongli banner was about to end. That was when I was free to play. Pulled them on the very first, within the first 2 pulls. They were single pulls. They were single pulls as well. They're my boys, Ari. Sino and Tagnari.
Alhaitham also got my invite, right? Will he be coming to join us?
That guy, he's never been a fan of social gatherings. I wouldn't get my hopes up if I were you.
Are you sure? All right then. I guess we won't wait for him.
Well,
yeah, let's go. I mean, maybe we should give him a little more time. We can keep chatting for a while longer.
Okay, yeah, okay. December 22nd. Oh yeah, it was earlier than that.
Oh, sure.
You still haven't told me, what's the occasion for getting us together here at Pardis DI?
Yeah, so that was a while.
We're celebrating the end of the first phase of Kaveh's studies. I wanted to thank you all for the help you've given her along the way.
Then where's Kaveh?
She said she wanted to show everyone a bit of what she's learned, so she's still doing some last-minute prep at home. She'll be here shortly. Anyway, let's get started. To tell you the truth, I'm actually not so confident that the second phase will go as well as the first.
Really?
The curriculum will become a lot more involved, and I'm worried that she won't be able to get through all of it. I was hoping we could brainstorm about it together before she gets here.
I knew this wouldn't be just a simple free dinner. Is that why you also invited Alhaitham?
Yes. I thought it would be good if we could all put our heads together about this. Anyway, let's take a quick trip down memory lane. What did you guys do when you ran into a problem that you didn't know how to solve? Or got assigned a project that you knew you weren't gonna finish on time?
Alright, peace out, Quan. And make sure you leave a like for your boy and subscribe, bitch. That way you don't miss another one, homie. But yeah, I appreciate you so much, man. You have a good night.
Never happened to me.
I'd just pull another all-nighter.
Yeah, I hope you win too.
You two are hopeless. Does anyone have a more useful answer to the question?
Perhaps you could adjust the pace of the curriculum.
Ooh, that's a good point. Confidence is the most important thing. Once you lose your sense of confidence, it'll become all but impossible to find the motivation to study.
Alright. Thank you, Quan. Alright.
This could be a potential direction. I have already redesigned the literacy curriculum, and I was originally hoping to ask Alhaitham for his opinion, but...
It's very simple. Instead of focusing on the amount of material you would like to teach, focus on the amount the student would be able to remember.
Wow, you actually showed up. I could probably count the number of times you've actually come to gatherings like this on just one hand.
It's still more than the number of times you've managed to get a proposal approved on the first try.
Oh,
As long as you're still aware.
shots.
So, what made the difference this time? Are you looking to drink your sorrows away with some friends?
That's your purpose for being here, not mine. Don't project your ways of thinking onto me.
Oh, these two argue
So you're
back and
saying
forth.
the only reason you came is to help Tainari with his brainstorming?
Precisely. Kale will have a long road in front of her.
Hey, just to get one thing clear. Even if Kale manages to make her way to the academia, we cannot let her enroll in her avatat. Kasharawar is obviously the best choice for her. She's been a trainee forest ranger for so long, she'll definitely be good with her hands.
What are you saying? Spontamad is the better choice. It's where I graduated from, after all.
Wait, that's crazy, Jacob. Wait, are you talking about the conversation I had with Quan? Or are you talking about the back and forth these guys are having?
Then what about Amorta? That's the Darshan her master actually graduated from.
There are only 2 other Darshans left. We might as well select all of them on her enrollment application.
I'm trying to have a serious discussion here.
Yeah.
Traveler, you aren't associated with any of the 6 Darshans. In your opinion, which Darshan would be the best choice for Kale?
I think she should get through the second phase of her studies first.
Well said.
Agreed. And my goal in
The
inviting
back and
you
forth.
here was to gather some thoughts on the execution of this second phase.
Yeah.
Phase 2 far exceeds Phase 1 in both curriculum complexity and the speed of instruction. I hope Kale has prepared herself for what is coming.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you thinking now? Please don't tell me you're planning on lending her those abstruse books from your home library.
Actually, I was thinking about lending her a professions guide.
I'll make sure to write, "Don't become an architect" on the front page of that.
But don't you love your job, Kaveh?
You're right. I can't deny that.
Is there another phase after Phase 2? What's the ultimate goal of all of this? Are we trying to prepare her for a job in the academia?
We don't need to think that far ahead. Hold that thought, though. I think my vegetables are done.
Alright. There we go. Everyone's chilling and eating.
I'm telling you, that client had no idea what
And-
he was talking about. No matter what I did, he had something bad to say about it.
Oh god, he's drunk again.
Have you considered finding another client?
They're all the same. I haven't had a good night's sleep for months now. Who do they think they are, ordering me to alter my design over and over again just because they have some mora?
It's too late now to change careers. You might as well try to find some joy in the pain. Besides, you'll be getting up in the middle of the night to make edits to your own design even when the client doesn't request it.
No. That's not true.
Cheer up, Kaveh. I'll tell you a new joke.
Yeah, he did.
We'll save that for the end, Sino. You can keep it to yourself until then.
It's like no one shut that down real quick.
Whatever. I'm not going to use my brain anymore. Let's drink tonight to our heart's content.
Nice. Oh, there's Kale. Save. Now that's a nice picture. Alright. Okay, that was a good ending. Alright, number 1. Alright, let's hop back in here. Okay, there's 2. I'm gonna go back to that one later. Let's go to the Tavern Heart to Heart. Well, yeah, Kaveh's got a good story. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. And alright, here we go. Back to this part. Man, drunk and laid out.
This commission was truly the worst decision ever.
Hey, you alright?
Actually, while we're on that, what are you doing? So you saw. And stress is just an inescapable part of being a working adult. Boss, I'll have a glass of wine. Same as last time. Do you want something too? I'll put it on my tab.
I have a glass of juice.
Wine in a glass of juice?
Alright, we're gonna skip over this and then find a new path. I'm gonna
I know
skip
you're
that.
already keeping a secret from that guy, though. Another glass, please.
You've got it, sir.
It really is but perhaps getting you, I would spend a lot of time. I suppose, though, that just all of this makes for a...
Here's your drink.
Boss?
The meaning of... Anyway, I don't know.
What do you think, traveler?
Alright. Art is something that resonates with the masses? Well, I honestly have no idea. Art is something that resonates with the masses.
Yes, art shouldn't be self-indulgent entertainment saved for the elite. Let's say that I built a house for someone. If they don't like how it looks, then no matter how brilliant it may appear to me, they won't be happy with it. The problem is that it can be very difficult to get validated by others. I could compromise my personal standards to accommodate my clients, but often that just means creating a final product that I would struggle to look at.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'll help you convince the client to come to your side.
Thanks for offering, but you've seen how he is. He's not going to listen to anything I say. He understands nothing about my design, and all the suggestions he made were as if he just wanted to mock me.
If you can convince him to... you can convince even him to see your point of view.
You mean, if I managed to get him to see things my way, then this project would also gain recognition from many people? You've got a point. Let's hear him out one more time, then. Time to get going. I know where we'd be able to find the guy. There's no time to waste. The wine can wait until another time. I'll go take care of the bill.
Alright. You gonna be back in a second? Okay. Bring me some snacks. Bring me some snacks on the way. Alright. Alright, port almost. Next destination. Ooh, excuse me. Alright. Now let's go. Ah, there he is. Hello.
Kaveh, what are you doing here?
I've changed my mind. I was overreacting earlier. Can we try discussing the project some more?
My apologies as well. Now that I think about it, some of my requests were indeed a bit unreasonable. If I choose you to create the design for my project, I should have a bit more faith in your vision.
There you go.
Thank you for understanding. Mutual trust is the basis for good communication. Now that we've got that out of the way, I think we can have a more productive conversation. To be perfectly honest, your commission request has been the most peculiar one I've ever received. Even now, I still know nothing about the building's intended purpose. All I know is that you want to build something in the desert for public use. I am aware that overly specific requests will restrain the architect's artistic freedom. However, knowing nothing about the intended purpose of the building also means I have no idea if I'm on the right track. I've produced several draft proposals for you to choose from, and you've rejected every single one. If we don't get on the same page, it could be a decade before we can finally break ground on this project.
Yes, I've given this some thought already. I think we can go with the general direction of the latest proposal that you just showed me. It's just...
Just what?
Putting the building design aside, can we get some less expensive materials for the floor tiles? Yeah, I know someone in the business, and the red bricks he sells can go for pretty cheap. The timber here as well. We should be able to find some substitutes.
Please give me a moment. My head's starting to hurt again. Just please hold on for a second. So, let me get this straight. You want to reduce the cost of the project, right? But if we implement your suggestions, then I'm afraid we have to scrap the entire design. Architectural design cannot be neatly split into discrete parts. Any change to one part of the design will affect the quality of the whole thing. I decided to utilize high-end timber for this section because the weight-bearing structure requires the supporting materials to be durable and strong. Same with the tiles. Switch them out and the entire mural will have to be redesigned. More importantly, if we make such a change, both its practical functionality and aesthetic value will take a great hit. If all you need is a building with a roof that can keep people dry in the rain, you shouldn't have commissioned me. Many architects would be able to build you one of those while charging far less in commission fees.
Actually, Please tell me, are you absolutely sure that there's no room for any changes in this draft of the design?
He's the architect. He's the expert.
I think the most important thing for me is to understand what you would actually like to get. If you could tell me more about your vision, I might be able to work with the design some more. You are the client, after all. You should have the final say on how the project turns out.
Yeah.
I want to build something unique. Something quiet and warm inside. A refuge that can block out the world outside. I want all who enter this building to be able to temporarily forget everything that's going on outside of the building and just focus on their task at hand.
That's a bit more information than last time, but it's still extremely vague. To put it another way, every rich person who wants to build a mansion for themselves would request something like this. We've gone through many proposals, and this draft is already the cheapest one. Cutting costs by substituting building materials will not only detract from the overall effect of the building, it also won't save you much more in the grand scheme of things.
Okay, hey, welcome back, Jacob. Kaveh and we came back to talking to the old dude that he got into it with. So now they're discussing on the design for the interiors.
Thank you for giving it so much thought. Please give me some more time to mull over the budget. I'll get back to you once I've figured out a solution. I still have a few business meetings that I must attend, so I'm afraid I'll have to leave for now. You can just leave the proposal as is. I'll get in touch once I've given it some more thought.
Alright. And why do I feel like he's hiding something?
I also have a similar feeling.
Yeah, why would he want to change out the materials all of a sudden? Especially if it means scrapping the entire project. Should we follow him and see if anything unusual comes up?
Is that really okay? I mean, what he does now is none of our business. He does seem really suspicious, though. He dresses like a rich person, but when you talk to him, he hardly sounds the part. That's actually pretty common. Not all rich people are spendthrifts. Many are just, as if not more, stingy than him. The more mora some people have, the more they love interfering with people's lives. Like constantly reminding you to pay back your debts, or hinting every other day that it's time for you to pay rent.
You got me, Sludge. Nice. Pass that over. Come on, just throw it through the camera. I'll catch it. Bye.
Actually,
alright.
now that I think about it,
That's kind of
I'm not
messed
sure
up,
this
though.
person really wants to work on this project with me. Putting his vague requests aside, he's still finding excuses to procrastinate even when we've decided on a plan. Who knows how long construction will take if he keeps delaying things like this? We should find him again and get some clearer answers. The sooner we can break ground on this, the better.
Yeah, alright. Now let's follow him. Yeah, something sus about this dude.
Huh? Where did he go? I could have sworn he went this way. Let's keep looking.
Oh, where did you go? Is he mean with the Elamites? No trace of a dog.
Hey, look! Isn't that Badawi?
Badawi?
Sure looks like him, but he's dressed completely different now. What is he up to?
Is he an
Didn't I
Elamite?
tell you before? I'm not looking for more workers. Plus, aren't you a bit old for physical labor? If something happens to you, I won't be able to pay for it.
Oh, you won't have to worry about that.
Oh.
I grew up as an Eremite mercenary and worked in the desert my entire life. My body's still in great shape.
Oh, this dude was an Elamite this whole time. Okay. He was doing the mix with Kokumi just to swap her artifacts. Okay.
I don't have many talents, but I still have my muscle. If you need someone to unload goods or drive away sumpter beasts, I'm your man.
Oh, man.
You used to be an Eremite mercenary?
I know there are a lot of bad apples in our ranks, but most are just trying to make a living. We're not that greedy by nature, and we'll do our best when given a job.
Let me think. I'm sorry, but I still can't take you in. I don't have any open positions right now, and don't have the Mora for anything more. How about this? Why don't you try your luck somewhere else?
Okay.
What's this guy planning?
He used to be a member of the Eremites? Huh. From the way he was dressed, I would have thought he was a merchant from the rainforest. Let's ask him about it.
Alright. Oh, something's bothering me. Oh, nope. Never mind. It was just a part of that. Hey, what's up, man?
We meet again.
Huh? Why are you guys here?
That's what we wanted to ask you. Who are you? Why did you dress up like a merchant to talk to me about our project? There's no need for us to continue this project if you still want to keep hiding things from us. I don't work with individuals I can't trust.
Believe me, I didn't have any bad intentions. It's just
that if we saw you in there, we wouldn't have worked with you.
all right. There's no point hiding anything anymore. The building I'm trying to commission you for is not really a personal residence for me.
Oh.
But rather a library for children living in the desert.
Okay.
A library? Funded entirely by yourself? Shouldn't this be the responsibility of the academia? I've heard that the academia will be looking to prioritize the desert with the allocation of educational resources and materials. It sent over a large shipment of regular goods just last month.
You're right. And I was aware of these happenings as well. I just figured what I want to do is a separate effort from what's already being done by the academia. The desert is too vast. Even if the academia spends a lot of effort trying to disseminate knowledge in those parts, it might still take decades, if not centuries, to reduce the educational gap that already exists between the two regions. And what's more, I don't know if the academia would ever reverse its stance in the future. All I know is that as a desert dweller, we should not wait passively for good things to happen to us. If we only did that, we'd never be able to stand up and hold our heads high. I don't have much longer left on this world, so I just want to use whatever time I have to contribute something to my homeland.
Why didn't you just tell us that from the start?
I didn't want you to know that I came from the desert. I've lived in the desert my entire life, and there wasn't anyone here that I could trust. I figured I needed as much safety as I could get.
Okay.
To the point that you even disguised your identity? That's certainly taking playing it safe to the next level. Hold on. Don't tell me you've also been scammed before.
When I first came to Sumeru City, I brought a lot of Mora, hoping to find an architect that I could work with.
Oh.
Someone agreed to take on the project, and even took a sum of Mora from me, but then disappeared without a trace. After that, I heard that there are a lot of untrustworthy people in this business. Some would run as soon as they've been paid, while others would deliberately use expensive materials and take a cut of the construction funding. I spent a while collecting information in the city, and eventually learned that you're the most famous architect in all of Sumeru. I figured that you wouldn't need to make Mora by scamming people, so I decided to reach out to you. By the way, how did you know I was scammed? I don't think I've ever mentioned that to anybody.
Well,
just a hunch. A while ago, I accepted an offer to work on a project in the desert, and was also scammed out of a large sum of Mora. I ran into someone who was living in a pretty run-down house. I noticed a load-bearing wall on the verge of collapse, and suggested that I build a new house for him. He said that he had no way to pay for it, so I loaned him some of my own Mora, and told him to get some stone and timber from the local vendors. Soon after that, I found out that he had gone gambling with all the money, and lost everything, down to the last coin.
Jesus.
And after that, he even borrowed Mora from me twice more, using a different excuse each time. I didn't even suspect him of any wrongdoing until he hired a group of mercenaries and tried to ambush me in his own house. According to him, I looked like an easy target because I was an academia scholar who didn't have any family or friends in the desert. What kind of person would just look at someone else and think, this guy looks like an easy target?
Those kinds of things do happen every once in a while, yes. Folks like him are the exact reason why us desert dwellers' reputation have gone down the drain. I must apologize to you on their behalf.
Okay.
It's all right. You were also scammed by someone from Kasharwar after all. I should apologize to you on their behalf. Ultimately, neither of our experiences had anything to do with the desert or the rainforest. People who are new to an area are always easy targets for criminals.
Facts, especially tourists. Bad people are everywhere.
Yeah, you'll find both good and bad people everywhere. I can't understand the logic of those who like to take advantage of others, but I have to accept their existence as a fact of life. Anyway, I digress. Let's return to the topic at hand. Did you keep rejecting my designs because you thought I was deliberately using expensive materials to take a cut as a middleman?
That's what I was afraid of initially, yes. I eventually understood that you weren't out to cheat me. But unfortunately, I still don't have nearly enough Mora to pay for the design you proposed. I've done the math and know that we should be able to make it if we cut some corners. However, after our conversations, I can see that you're passionate about your design, and I'm quite fond of the proposal as well. So, I decided to try and see if I can afford your proposal as is. I've been looking for work every day, and in another month, I should be able to cobble together enough Mora to meet the budget.
By cobble together, you mean you're going to spend your entire life savings on this project? But then, what will you do if something unexpected comes up, and you find yourself stuck with no emergency fund?
To be honest, I haven't really thought about that. I mean, when you've lived to be my age and something happens, you can't really call it unexpected anymore. All I want is to build this library before I leave this world, so that the children of the future would have some books to read, and the desert dwellers would be able to learn their letters and pick up some practical knowledge.
You seem really passionate about this project.
A while ago, I heard that the academia had decided to recruit a number of exceptional children from the desert. Of course, this is welcomed news. But as someone who spent their entire life in the desert, I still have a few concerns. I know the desert life and can predict what the problems will be. Many children from the desert have had neither the interest nor the proper environment to learn. So even if the academia would take them in, once they enter the halls, they might find themselves surrounded by other children who look and act very differently from them. And as a result, they might become socially isolated.
Yes, I can imagine that. My father passed away at an early age. Even though I had a good number of friends during my years at the academia, for some time I still sensed many critical looks in my direction. I'm sure a child coming all the way from the desert will have an even harder time. But let's bring this back to the building itself. I think you said that you want this building to be quiet and warm, with its doors serving as a solid barrier to block out the sound and fury outside, and allow one to focus on the book in their hands. Building it according to the current plan will be quite costly. Even if I don't charge you any commission fees, I don't think we'd be able to keep it under your budget. Any ideas on what we can do?
Would any other merchants be willing to sponsor the project?
Sponsor the project? You mean convince wealthy merchants to join our cause and pool their money together to build the library? That does make sense. A library is a big project, and it's going to be hard to fund it with just a single person's mora. What do you think? If we can find others to sponsor the project, we could potentially increase the size of the building 2- or 3-fold.
It's all fine with me, but where do you think we'll be able to find these sponsors?
Well, you're right. If I really think about
Oh
it,
no,
I'm
no.
not too familiar with many big-name merchants.
Dory?
Her? Hard pass. With her shrewd and greedy personality, she would never put Mora into something like this.
You should connect with some of her contacts.
Now there's an idea.
Because she scammed
She probably
Kaveh.
won't say no if all she'll need to do is to make some introductions instead of spending Mora. Let's go and pay her a visit.
Dory. Alright. Alright, hold on. Pause. Friends. So what? Hold on. Recent friends. Alright. Yo, Jacob, what was your name on here again? I don't think I actually added you. This music would never be old. Yo, Jacob, you still here, boy? I got constantly as God's gift for my birthday. Nice. I think he ain't here. Alright. Let's go to the palace. The Alcazar. Oh, this place. Oh, hello, Dory. Oh.
Now here are some unexpected guests. What brings you to the Palace of Alcazar's Ray?
Okay. Oh, I think I forgot to add you on Genshin. Alright.
When I saw Kaveh, I almost thought it must be that time of month again. Sadly for me, I must wait a few more days before I can collect my shiny Mora.
Hello.
Hey, can't you think of something else for a change? You are literally living in an objet d'art, and yet your mind is still fixated on nothing but Mora?
Money on her mind. Never leaves. Alright. Well, yeah, okay. It's good to know you still here, Jacob.
What is the point of wealth, anyway? Is your happiness entirely dependent on your hoard of cold, emotionless Mora?
That's exactly right. Mora is extremely valuable, you see. If you don't keep your mind on it, your Mora may just find its way to somebody else's pockets. If you ask me, this place is still way too empty. Just give me some time and I'll fill it to the brim with lots and lots of Mora.
You're hopeless.
Let's get back to why we're here.
Oh, so you have an actual reason to visit me? Alright, let's hear it. Merchants? Why? Is there some kind of business opportunity?
The lag keeps laggy, so I got off for a second. Okay. Well, okay, my network's still fine. I'm still in the green. But okay, I think that's on your end. But okay, though. Alright, bringing her up to speed.
Oh, I see. So you're just looking for someone to help you fit the bill.
I knew you wouldn't be interested in something like this. Still, you wouldn't refuse just making some introductions for us, would you?
Sure, I can connect you with some folks, but with every service comes a fee, you know.
A fee? You mean just for introductions?
Oh my goodness.
Of course! Making introductions means using my connections and putting my reputation on the line. Why wouldn't I charge a fee for something so important? Since we've known each other for so long, though, I'll give you a huge returning customer discount. How about 500,000 Mora?
What? Nah.
500,000? I guess that's okay. But why are you charging a fee before we've even secured any funding? That just doesn't seem right. Besides, by helping us out, you'd be doing a great service to the public. Can't you take your mind off your Mora even for just 1 second and focus on something far more important?
Very well. Since you're so passionate about this project, I'll help you out and waive the introduction fees. 3 of my business partners came by earlier today to discuss some things with me, and they still haven't left yet. I'll arrange a meeting for you, and just so we're clear, it'll be up to you to present your project and discuss any deals.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You can wait here. I'll bring them over to you.
Alright. Well, 500,000 just to talk? Okay.
Let me think. Where did I put the delivery checklist?
Alright. Here we are.
Dory gave us a brief introduction about the two of you. You are Kaveh, the renowned architect, and you are the traveler. Practically all of Teyvat has heard of you by now. To be frank, I don't feel like there's an obvious business opportunity here, but since Dory took the time to introduce you, we can spend some time to have a conversation. So, let's hear your idea.
All right, here's the situation. I've been commissioned to build a library in the desert, with the intended goal of allowing the desert dwellers to have more access to reading materials.
Good. Alright.
So it's a public welfare project?
Correct.
Then the commission fees will likely be very low. You should be careful.
I'm not too concerned about how much I'll get for the commission fees, actually. I'm fine with doing it for free. I just want to get this project rolling as soon as possible. We're just a little short on funding.
So what? You can't possibly expect that we just cover the shortfall for you. Besides, what does a library in the desert have to do with us? If you want to build it yourself with your own Mora. Seems simple enough to me.
Hey, there's no need to be so harsh. They are Dory's associates after all. Here, can you tell us a bit more about what we can gain from sponsoring this project? So we'd mostly be doing it for reputation and exposure? There is some value to that. It could make doing business in the desert a bit easier.
Well, just speaking for myself, I've got nothing in the desert.
I also have a concern. It feels like there's not much to profit from in the short term. But in the long term, the reputation gain also doesn't sound like it'd offset the cost of the sponsorship.
This is like Lone Strike, that TV series.
Then how about this? What if, instead of building a single library, we commit to an entire complex of buildings dedicated to culture and education?
Wouldn't that just cost more?
Yes, but in that case... Mr. Kaveh, please tell us what you have in mind.
I'll just give an example. If we were to build a library and a school near Aru Village, then the desert dwellers would gradually begin to migrate towards the area. A whole suite of buildings will be able to host more traffic, and thus drive the economic development of the entire area. In turn, that would lead to direct business opportunities. I've been to the desert several times. Although there are still many lingering tensions between the two regions, the amount of interaction has been steadily increasing, and in the long term, the desert will only become more and more important to Sumeru.
You do have a point.
Education in the desert is indeed an industry that has not been tapped into. If we can be the first to place stakes in the area...
How do I get that talk no jutsu? Alright.
And you just believe anything he tells you?
Even the greenest amateurs know that urban planning will affect population flow. If you don't believe me, you can ask anyone on the street to confirm it to you.
You don't seem to think about your questions very thorough before speaking.
Hey, why are you starting to sound like I'll hate them?
Wait, something just occurred to me. If we're going to build a library in the desert, Aru Village would obviously be the best place for it. But it seems we're not the only ones with our eyes on the village. I heard a rumor a while back saying a lot of land and buildings in Aru Village have already been secretly purchased by a big-name merchant.
What?
What?
In other words, if we try to join the fray now, there won't be much left for us. If we want to build a suite of buildings focused on education and culture, Aru Village is the prime location. If we want to build it anywhere else, we'll have to deal with a far larger list of problems. It's not impossible, I suppose, but...
Then there's no hurry. We can wait for Aru Village to develop more first and get into the market for expansion to other areas.
But if you were to do that...
Is there nothing else to discuss? Great timing! I pretty much heard all I want to hear. If there are no other urgent matters, I'll be on my way.
And this dude just bailed.
I'll be off as well. If you have any new ideas, please feel free to reach out.
It seems like the others are not interested in funding this, so no point in me doing this on my own. Let's revisit this another time.
And just like that, everyone just bailed.
Hey, guys, wait! Well, what can I say? I guess it went somewhat as expected. They are Dory's friends, after all. As soon as they heard that there's not much more in this for them, they lost all interest.
That's just business, I guess.
Yeah, it's just another day doing business with people. But I can never get used to that. Those people never think of anyone other than themselves. Looks like we'll have to figure out some other way to get the funding. Let's go.
Well.
How did the meeting go? I want to talk about it.
Well, let's talk to Dory.
Oh, where did all that passion go from earlier, I take it you weren't able to find a sponsor for your project?
Nope.
Please don't tell me that you're here to mock us.
What kind of person do you take me for? Would the kind and generous Lord Sakuma Bay really do such a thing? I will say, though, I more or less expected this outcome even before I introduced them to you. You can try to talk up the project all you want, but the facts will remain the same. This project is high investment with slow returns. No sane person would put their money into this.
But this isn't just a business project, right? Also, if you already knew no one would want to partner with us, why did you still try to charge me 500,000 mora? You scammer!
You might want to remember who your creditor is before you start talking like that, Kaveh.
I'll pay back every last coin that I still owe you, but that's a completely different matter.
Alright, since you're so devastated about this, I'll set you up for dinner with another big-name merchant. In fact, I'll be inviting the most famous merchant in all of Sumeru, so I'll be counting on your performance.
What? Really? So, where would we be meeting this merchant?
Follow me. Oh, I suppose both of you can come.
Alright. Okay, we already follow Dory. Oh, who is this? Alright.
This is the place.
You said you're going to introduce us to the most famous merchant in Sumeru. Well, where are they?
You still don't get it, huh? The most famous merchant in Sumeru
Is you.
Huh? So you meant yourself all along? Then why did you bring us here?
Well, I've given it some thought, and that complex of education and culture buildings that you mentioned does hold some promise. It'll be a pretty big Mora sink, and I'll have to fund it all on my own, but that's not really a problem for me.
Seriously? Where's this generosity coming from so suddenly? Are you trying to scam me again?
The reasons are not important. What's important is that I'm willing to help you.
Yeah.
However, you know just as well as me that once this project actually breaks ground, it'll start sucking Mora from my pockets like crazy. So, to cut costs...
I get it, I get it. I won't charge any commission fees, and I'll take responsibility for the entire project.
Splendid! Then let's sign the contract right away.
Well, Kaveh,
This way, the children of the desert will have some books to read. Their lives should improve a bit after this.
you seem rather pleased.
Of course, there are a few things better than using my knowledge to help other people change their fates. I must thank you as well, Dory. I used to say you only cared about Mora, which might have been some prejudice on my part. Sorry for that. I will also try to pay back my debts as soon as possible. Now, let's have a quick discussion. Where would you want the library to be built? That will be the most important building.
There's no rush. I'll provide you with a copy of the deed when we get back. You can just use the address on the document to find the lot.
Huh? The deed?
You don't mean...
So hold on a sec. The person who has been buying up everything around Aru Village was you all along?
Oh my god.
Oh my, did I not tell you about that? Yep, yours truly has been buying up all the land. I must thank you for bringing your ideas to me. Before our conversation, I had no idea what to build on all those lots.
She just played you to use the... Oh my god.
So, from my perspective, this has been a great turn of events. I didn't put much in and easily got a lot in return.
But what about my commission fees?
Nah, that ain't happening.
Huh? Didn't you waive those yourself? I was just gonna say that to cut costs. We mustn't procrastinate and should start construction as soon as possible. But before I could finish my sentence, you volunteered to waive your commission fees and even promised to take responsibility for the whole project from start to finish. I'm so touched, really.
It's obvious that you used every trick in the book to deceive me. You deliberately paused for a long time while talking about the project and kept glancing at me with that menacing look in your eyes.
Huh? You really think so? Well, the contract's already been signed, so there's no point in dwelling on the details. You know what? I'll pay for tonight's dinner.
Fine, I'll drop the argument on the commission fees. But since you said you're paying for dinner, I'm going to order the best dishes and booze this place has to offer, and lots of it. Tonight, we're feasting until I've recouped my full commission fees.
And make some to-go plates. Oh my... This dude got scammed. Oh, Kaveh. Dory is such a sneaky. She's a finesse. Alright. Ending number 2. She done got your pockets. Alright, let's do one more. And then I'm gonna do part 2 Sunday. Oh, she capping that. She's smart. Especially in the business. This is when finessing in the wheel in this world. Alright, now let's see what happens if I go the other way.
We meet again. Huh? That's what we want. There's no need for a...
Believe me.
A library? I've heard that the academia...
You're right. The desert is too vast. And what's... All I know is that I don't have much longer left on this world. I didn't want you to know that I came from the desert. I've lived in the desert my entire life.
To the point that you even disguised...
When I first... Someone agreed to take on the... After that, I spent a while the way.
Just a hunch. I ran into someone who was... He said that he had no... And after that, he... According to him...
Those kinds of things...
It's all... Ultimately, neither of our experience... Yeah... Anyway, I digress.
That's what I was afraid... I've done the math, so... I did...
By cobble
to be honest, all I want is to build this library. A while ago, I know the desert life, so even if the academy...
Yes, my father passed away. I'm sure a child coming all... But let's bring this back. Building it according to the current...
Alright.
Any ideas on what we can do?
Now for this idea, a slightly different style.
A slightly different style? Give me a minute. Most architects would probably prioritize cutting costs and removing extra features in this situation. Indeed, converting the building into a simple bungalow would solve most of our problems. However, I do not think this would be the best solution. While it's true that the aesthetic value of a building is often viewed as an afterthought, neglecting it has some long-term negative consequences. It is especially undesirable in this situation, as the library will serve a high number of children, many of whom
What's up,
will be
Mohammed?
exposed to structures that may be considered elegant or beautiful. To completely give up on the more aesthetic design would mean stripping the children of an opportunity to appreciate the beauty of architecture.
Why
I
are
share
you
bodily
screaming?
sentiments in wanting to preserve a more complex design. However, if we can reduce the ornate aspects of the design while maintaining its fundamental elegance, which is to say we won't touch the arches and stone pillars, but make changes elsewhere.
Hey, how you doing, though?
This is definitely a
You done
first.
screaming? That's fine.
To make up for the loss of regular details, we would need to put a lot of extra effort into the layout, lines, and color.
I'm good, though, Mohammed. I'm good. And yourself? Well, yeah, I'm just doing the Kaveh hangout. I'm going for ending number 3.
I see. Would that really be okay?
It just increases the difficulty of the design. You should feel lucky that out of all the architects in the city, you chose to approach me. Most of the others would have given up on this project by now.
Nah, you cool, man. No sway. Welcome to the stream, though. You can call me Terry.
I think I might have something in mind, but I'd need to visit the site to make sure. Where do you want this place to be built? Tell me the exact location.
Aru Village. Although it wasn't my childhood home, I think it'll be the best site for such a building.
Okay, then we can pay a visit to Aru Village.
Is there something I can do for you? I've already caused you a lot of trouble before, and now you're revising the design again because of me. Which draft are we even on now? It's making me feel terribly guilty.
Hey, it's alright, man.
Let me think. You said you used to be an Eremite mercenary, right? In that case, you could help us clear out some monsters that are blocking the way to Aru Village. We want to keep the roads clear, and reduce the loss of materials during transport to a minimum. If everything goes well, that'll help us save some Mora.
All right, just leave it to me. If there's anything I'm good at, it's clearing out monsters.
I'm tagging along too.
What are you waiting for then? Let's pack up and get ready to go.
Alright, to the desert. Let's fight some bad guys. Alright. Let's delete that. Let's teleport to the statue. Grab these. Oh, no. Alright, it's cool. Now what did Moss say?
Most materials going from Caravan Rebat to Aru Village would pass through here. There are a lot of monsters out here today. If you find it hard to keep up, just let us know.
Alright.
Oh, don't worry about me. This is nothing. I'll be careful, though, and you should do the same.
Alright, let's do this. Okay. Ooh. Boom.
No, my sword!
Spring forth!
Ring cutter!
Ah! Alright.
Scanning!
Ooh, okay.
Sight clear.
Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Easy. Hey, you okay, OG?
I'm fine. I've spent my entire life fighting these kinds of monsters in the desert, after all. They won't get the best of me.
Cool.
But it's one thing to fight against monsters, and another to fight against an old injury. It's something I picked up when I was young. There were many fights between mercenary brigades back then, and one day someone stabbed me in the back. I don't think much of it back then, but with age, it's caught up to me. Few mercenaries get to enjoy their later years. Failing health tends to take the joy out of reputation and wealth. And many mercenaries never even made much of the latter to begin with.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Is there someone you know who can help to look after you?
Unfortunately, no. My wife passed away at an early age, and I don't have any children.
Oh, man.
Sometimes I'd close my eyes and realize most of my life story has already been written. I have many regrets about my past, but at the same time, I also know that there were never many options for me in the first place. I joined the Eremites when I was young, and won many battles with them. My survival was more a matter of luck than actual ability.
Ooh, man. Must have been tough fighting all your life.
If at all possible, I want future children of the desert to have some more options in life.
Yeah.
I don't want them to turn out like me.
That's why you're building this library.
My apologies. The older we get, the more we tend to ramble. Seems like we've already cleared out most of the monsters. Let's hurry over to Aru Village.
Alright, let's go. Kari's lost as he figured out the elderly man. What's on your mind?
I think it's really admirable of him to spend his whole life savings on people he's never met.
Yeah.
Maybe he's doing this out of natural kindness. A kindness that hasn't been eroded away by the struggles of his life.
You're also that kind of person, which is why you're helping him.
Perhaps. To clarify, though, I don't think I'm quite the same. Some people call me an idealist. I do have some sentiments of that general persuasion, such as wanting everyone to be able to lead a happy life. But my situation is more complex than that. In the beginning, what drove me to harbor those thoughts was less idealism and more a desire to make up for a sense of guilt. When I was young, I impulsively encouraged my father to take part in the first Inter-Darshan Championship, hosted by the Academia. He set off confidently hoping to win something for me, but failed to clinch the title. What's more, he fell into depression after the competition, and requested to join an investigative research project in the desert. I never saw him again. Word has it that he got caught in quicksand. Even if other factors may have contributed to his death, the fundamental cause still circles back to me.
Yeah.
I started doing many things in life because I wanted to make amends. Even in cases where I couldn't do something for a specific person, I still did whatever I could. I think I just wanted to make myself feel a little better.
And is that how you feel?
At this point, even I don't know. I've tried self-reflection, but it didn't help. I can't seem to walk away from many things that I see or hear about, even if they don't directly concern me. And I can't quite pinpoint the source of it. Maybe it's just like what those Vahumana scholars often say. It's hard for people to truly understand themselves. I could be doing things out of endless guilt, or I could be doing them out of a strong sense of empathy. It could even just be a matter of conceit. The potential motivations could number in the dozens, but the actions they result in are the same. Anyway, I suppose I don't really mind being called an idealist. They also use that term to describe my father. It seemed to carry fewer connotations back when he was around. I've known Al-Haytham for many years now, and discussed my ideology with him for nearly as long. Maybe argued is a better word for it.
Yeah.
He told me a long time ago that no matter how strong of a swimmer you may be, you'll still get dragged under by the others who are drowning once you run out of stamina. He believes this is the fate that awaits all idealists. I still believe I should live by my ideals, and I've given him countless reasons why I think it's a good idea to do so. Perhaps my ideals are flawed, but are there really any perfect things in this world? Unfortunately, he remains unconvinced. His personality is the exact opposite of my own. If someone happens to drown next to him, he'll most likely stand on the shore and mumble something along the lines of respecting other people's fates.
He would definitely say that.
But as you can see, I'm not the only idealist in the world. Just as there are different seasons, there are also different people. There are many others who will continue to care about the fates of those who are not directly related to them. And when I finally run out of stamina, someone will also reach out and bring me back to shore. Someone will help me, right? Yes, I've already been helped like that before.
I'll help you when the time comes.
But you've helped me plenty already. If you didn't reach out to me, I would probably be passed out on the tavern table right now instead of talking with Badawi. Either way, I'm feeling much better than when you first found me at the tavern. I can feel inspiration already welling up inside of me. Maybe this will be just the opportunity I needed to create a whole new style.
Alright, peace out, Mohammed. Thank you for coming by, bro. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, so you don't miss another stream. But peace out. Peace out, bro.
Alright, let's head to Aru Village.
Alright, to the village. Yeah, Kaveh's been through a lot, but he's a great character. Oh, whoops. Yeah. I gotta stop doing that. Alright. Aru Village. Yeah, man.
Now that we're here, it's my partner's time to shine. Marak!
Man, I still love this device. I would love to have wanted this on the go.
Oh, what's this?
My toolbox. I built it using an ancient mechanical core. It's not too smart, but it's super useful and can help me with a variety of tasks. I'll take Marak and find a suitable location for the building. Once that is done, I'll get to work on a few designs.
Traveler?
Hey, Satoria.
Ah, you know each other?
Hello. I suppose you must be Kaveh from Kasharwar. I have heard of you before. My name is Sataria.
Keep
and
grinding.
I'm currently the person in charge of promoting educational assistance programs here in the desert.
Oh yeah, she can help.
Educational assistance programs. Then you must be familiar with the local conditions here.
I can't say I'm too familiar just yet, but if you have any questions, I'll try my best to answer them.
I've been commissioned by Mr. Badawi to build a library in the desert. We've settled on the general design direction, but we are trying to finalize some details based on the conditions around the intended location.
A library? Do you intend to open it to the public for free?
That's right. I want to make sure the children will have books to read.
That's fantastic! I'm sure the children will be thrilled. Right now, we don't have access to many paper books or a quiet place to read. Truth be told, this very thing has been keeping me up at night.
Let me get straight to my questions then. Can you estimate the number of children around here who'd be interested in reading? Besides the usual noise of village pedestrians, are there any other sources of noise in the village? Oh, and have any landslides occurred here recently? And also, where are the spots around the village that have been most affected by wind and erosion?
Alright, and she gave her the answers.
Alright, that should be everything. Badawi, let's go over the budget again. We'll keep the building structure the same, but make the place a little bigger, so it'll be able to hold more people and get better natural light. The parts of the project that cost the most will be the insulation and ventilation materials. I'm sure you understand, no one likes to read in a place that's hot and stuffy.
Facts.
I want to make significant changes to the arrangement of the bookshelves, tables, and chairs. I'll go over the specifics of that shortly. I have two plans in mind. Both are pretty minimalist in style, but will provide a very different ambiance from the world outside. Our final cost should be around 70% of the last figure I quoted. The whole thing should take around half a year to complete. Marak has produced a sketch for all of you to see. If everyone's okay with it, then we'll proceed with that as the formal plan.
You got a new design plan already?
The inspiration just came to me naturally. All I did was put thoughts to paper. I must give you credit, though. If it weren't for your advice and suggestions, I probably wouldn't have landed on this new style so quickly. According to the traditions of my profession, I should probably name this style after you. Let's call it the Traveler style. In the meantime, let's look forward to the day when this building is completed and can finally open its doors.
Nice. There we go. Oh, that's hard. That you can do that, visualize it yourself. Nice. Alright, claimed. Alright. That's gonna do it, y'all. That's it for today. I'm gonna do a part 2 Sunday. But yeah, thank you all again for watching the stream, alright? Thank you everybody. Thank you guys that came by and I hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of this Hangout quest. But in the meantime, I gotta get ready. Yeah. Quick go get me your first level 90 bay. Alright, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? You all have a good night, be safe, and keep God. Because at the end of the day, he is your mod. I love y'all. Peace. I love y'all.